Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this, and it's pretty intriguing. This is part two of this, how to make something like this, but he's leaving out one crucial part. So this is what he's doing. He's taking this, and the blue's on top, so he's going down here and using the intersect tool, and then he gets that right there. So let's move this out of the way, and let's move this back. Here's the crucial part he's missing. Control D. No, don't even Control D. Let's delete that. We need to rotate this. So I'm going to for alternate C to rotate from the middle, and I'm going to rotate it at 11.25 degrees. This is what he's doing wrong. He's not copying it over. So now let's Control D, and holding down the control button, grab this handle right here and move it over. That's crucial. Now I would go ahead and take both these and make them blue. And then I'm going to take away the outline, and I'm going to Control G to group them, Control D to duplicate, alternate C to rotate it from the center, and I'm going to rotate it 22.5 degrees. No, take it back 45 degrees because we've already done it. It's a pretty interesting pattern. Whoop. Sometimes Corel will do that. It'll get off, so just start over, and then Control D, alternate C, and rotate it plus 45. And it's a pretty cool pattern. I like it. Maybe I shouldn't use my same blue so you could tell it, but I like it. So what he did, let's just go over with what he did. Let's move that up. So he took our lines and he just took the 3-point curve line, looks like, and went from, make sure you go from node to node. And then if you want it symmetrical, hold down the control button. Okay. Now I'd go ahead and fill that in with blue. And let's move that out of the way for a second, get rid of this, get rid of our lines, and then get this graphic he made, and it looks like he used some pretty cool graphics. Now the blue has to be on top, and it will be because you create it last. So select both items. You can see down there 2 objects, and we're going to intersect it. And when you do that, you get that right there. So let's move that back. And here's the crucial part: to rotate it, Control alternate C, and rotate it 11.25 degrees, because you've got to get it flat on this side, and then Control D and make a duplicate, get the 2-sided arrow and do that right there. I'm going to go ahead and I'll use red this time, take away the outline. Well, it looks like we have some leaks in the center with his design. So to fix something like that, let's go to the virtual segment delete key and delete these lines and see if that doesn't help. Let's go ahead and delete them all. And then that way we can smart fill them. I like the little dashes in there. Let's go ahead and do them all. And then that way we can smart fill it, and it gets, maybe that won't leak. And it would almost help if you got rid of your indexing lines or guidelines, because sometimes it will stop. So let's get the Smart Fill tool. Now it's not going to fill in all of them because his design has this, but what we can do is leave that one open. Well, you know what? Let's back up here before we do that and see that it doesn't leak anymore. Let's get rid of that. Let's take this. I want to make sure I didn't go too far. Yep, I went too far, so I need to delete that line. Let's group this together. That's a pretty big deal. Control G. And then we can take the Smart Fill tool. Let's use a red. Well, see, it leaks. So let's use the Smart Fill tool on red and fill in those parts. I don't like this as good as the way I did it, but it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to leave one of these open. I went outside the line. You don't want to ever go outside the line. Now we can take this, well, let's go ahead and just use the smart fill that in and nudge it out of the way. And because our lines are grouped together, we can nudge the whole thing out of the way and then nudge this one back. Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, alternate C, and rotate it at 45 degrees. That's a pretty cool pattern. Anyway, I hope that answered his question, and thank you for watching.